In Chivalry 2, the battle axe is the best weapon for stacking up high kill games, even if it's not the best weapon in the game. What is going on, guys? It's Shawnee Salami, and today we are dragging a team kicking and screaming through the Siege of Rudhelm using the battle axe. We'll break down this weapon as we go. But what it boils down to is the battle axe is fast and does insane damage, one of the highest damaging weapons in the game, and it doesn't take rocket appliances to know that that is a good combination. The short reach, however, does hold it back, so I do think it falls short of a few weapons, say the Messer, heavy mace, things like that. But it's still an S tier weapon, but it's in a league of its own as far as stacking up kills specifically. If you're only going for kills on your stat sheet, not caring about anything else, this is the weapon for you. But we'll have our narrated gameplay, tips, tricks, funny moments, you know, the whole 9 yards along the way. Let's get into it. You absolutely want to be using special attacks on enemies from behind. This has been a point of emphasis for me in my own personal gameplay, but definitely make sure you're using special attacks on enemies that have their back turned to you. And by the way, guys, the background music was universally loved for that last video, and it seems like the YouTube analytics supported that with my retention on the videos. So we're going to be doing that in videos from now on. Hope you enjoy it. The battle axe is just gone, so we're going to be using a one-handed sword for a little bit. I was wondering when he'd show up, but that is Ganji guy at the bandage crate. That is our good friend and member of the Unyielding Discord. If you'd like to join the Unyielding Discord, it is the largest Chivalry 2 community and will be in the pinned comment. Keep watching for an insane moment coming up in a few minutes with Ganji guy. Few things in multiplayer games make me as hyped as this on Red Helm when you're waiting to capture the gatehouse, waiting for stage 2 to start at the top of the siege ramp. Can't really catch a break right now. I even went to vote kick the guy, but I noticed he was a low level, so I gave him a pass. Now check out this sequence with me and Ganji guy. We were the difference in holding the gatehouse, and those are the moments Chivalry 2 is all about. We held them off long enough and even made an archer commit suicide in the process. Beautiful. I always wish the Burn the Tents phase lasted longer. Red Helm is such a fantastic map. Why not make it even longer? This area is pretty cool to fight in as well, but we're able to get it done pretty quickly, as you'd expect. Always thank your footman. This is a good example of how you want to be playing the Battle Axe on Vanguard. So we're picking and choosing our fights, and we get in too deep here, and we just use our movement speed to get right out of there. So with the background music, I do know I talk less, so let me know if I should be talking as much as I usually do along with the background music. I'm going to leave that question with the pinned comment where I have the link to the Discord. Let me know there. Cutting it a bit close there was just over a minute ago. We are able to push the siege ramps, and now it's time to capture the courtyard. We've had a few very good firepot throws in this match, but we're going to quickly change that right there. That's bad.
Attack the courtyard!
So this is going to be tough to capture this courtyard because they're outkilling us by a lot. If you take me out of the equation, I really did carry this team pretty far, I'm not going to lie. But we have a flag right on the outskirts of the courtyard where we need to be standing inside the objective. So what I want to be doing is stay with the team as much as I can, but once I have an opening to get inside the courtyard, inside the circle here, I'm going to be doing that and stay as close to that flag as I can and keep healing, because if I start using a bandage, an archer's going to shoot me. You know, they're vultures, it is what it is. So while respawning, we are able to capture the courtyard. I would like to ask if you enjoyed the video to this point, so please give it a like. It helps small YouTubers out like me a ton. And for future Chivalry 2, Fiefdom, Ad Mortem, all the melee slasher content on the way. To subscribe for future videos, let's see if we can kill the heir. So we're able to kill the heir at the very end after dragging this team kicking and screaming. The stat line speaks for itself compared to the rest of the team. They had a really tough time. Now, if you want to see a video where I used a weapon that I consider better than the battle axe, it's on the screen now. Love you guys. See you in the next one.